Hey, Kyle here with Neuroh Hardwood. We're going to be reviewing the 12-inch dual bevel sliding miter saw from Skilsaw. It's got a worm drive motor. The one we typically use is the DeWalt, so that's the one we'll compare it the most to. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features. So straight out of the box, when we open it up, first thing we did was check for square, and some of the settings were out of square, which I think is pretty normal when it comes in shipping. You can just unscrew these 4 screws down here on the detent blade, and you can shift it to be in or out of square this direction. The fence, there is a little bit of play on this upper fence. On the main fence down here, it's pretty nice and square on both sides. Didn't have any issues there. And for what we do in flooring, I think most of the time this bottom fence is the most critical. It does come with a LED light, shadow light, so you can see the cut, which I think is similar to most like the DeWalt saw, where it gives you that shadow line where your blade is going to be. Shows you where it's going to cut. It's got the dual bevel miter in the back, and then these detents. The handle is not it does have a quick release button and a lock, just a traditional turn lock. So you can turn that to open it up, keep it, and it will lock in those detent positions. It's got a nice solid detent lock. And I think it's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions on each side. It's pretty standard. I mean, it came with the Skill blade. We switched it out for a Diablo blade. Seems to run pretty good. The dust collection, I think it's pretty comparable to other sliding miter saws. Maybe not as good as the Capex, but probably comparable with the DeWalt. It did come with a little bag in the back. It has a larger port in the back, so you could put a larger vacuum hose on it. We tried running it off of our pulse back with an 1.5-inch hose, and I think the difference was negligible. Like, it really didn't pick up a whole lot of dust going that direction. One nice thing that this saw has that the DeWalt does not have, if you come over here, you can see, Silas, it's got these buttons, and you can extend that table a little bit, which is kind of a cool feature. So if you need just a little bit more space on the main table where it doesn't quite reach your outer leg on your stand, or if you don't have a stand, this can act as an extra little bit of support. So that's a pretty nice feature. I will say the saw is a little bit louder than the DeWalt. We'll go ahead and run it real quick for you. And you can hear the gears there in the worm drive. A little bit noisier, but the power, it's got good power. Good weight and balance. The spring is a little bit more, gives a lot more resistance, I think, than the DeWalt. The DeWalt's a lot easier to push down. This one gives more resistance, but it also springs up a whole lot more readily. Good sliding action. And we've had it set up here. You can come see over here. We've been running these 45 miters on all these corners, on these outside corners, and they've been running pretty good. Just getting them nice tight miters all the way down. We've been pretty happy with it. We'll be using it for the next few weeks on this job site. So go ahead and check out the article in the Wood Floor Business Magazine to get a full review. Thanks for watching.